mess with settings. Anyways, hey guys, it's LynkPlaysGames. Welcome back to my channel. So as you can play, I'm playing. If I could speak, that'd be great. As you see, I'm playing Subway Surfers. I figured just a nice, relaxing game while I'm, bored. Got nothing else better to do, I guess. Yay, I rock. I love that they have a rainbow flag out for Pride Month. That's nice. I think it's kind of funny that this is, San Francisco or whatever. Considering, like, I don't know if I would say San Francisco is, like, the gayest place. Because there's, like, actual places named Gay. I believe there's actually one place called Gay Hell, unless they changed the name again. But I don't know. I think it was originally, like, Hell, Michigan, and then it was, like, Gay Hell. Or something. But, yeah, I figured take some time. Just kind of hang out. I don't know what I was doing there. Please do not ask. I have not a clue. But, so, as you guys have seen in my videos, a lot's been going on. I don't know how much I've mentioned. Ooh, that was close. But, between work and, being on a medical leave and all the crap that got messed up with my leaves, it's been interesting. And if you can't tell, I'm out of breath because, like, my acid reflux is completely beating the crap out of me. Oh. Oh, right into that time. I don't know how well you guys can hear me. Oh, cool. I got keys. My acid reflux is flaring up horribly. Okay. All this crap. Cool. I've got mail. Oh, they're welcome. Oh, that's cool. I love that. Super runner. Sit up. Travel and run. Cool. Let's see. Missions. Okay. Complete one word hunt. Collect this. Okay. Obviously, I'm not gonna pay for that. Open box. How'd I get? It's breaking. Cool. Oh, I got 15 of them. Wild. Daily gift. Yay, another boost. Anything else cool and interesting? I love Lucy's goth outfit. Can I just... I got it. Okay, close this one. Let's go ahead and try to beat this some more. But anyways, as I was saying, my acid reflux has been flaring up badly the past couple weeks. I've been off my acid reflux medication for about 2 months. So that kind of sucks. The whole health system is just like one big fail to me. Because, like, clearly someone needs medication. Like, even for, like, the stupid little things like acid reflux. Let's just deny it. Because they don't have the money because they're paying off other bills. It's kind of pointless. But, whatever. I don't make enough to voice my opinion. Ooh. Oh, that was skill. Anyways. Yeah, sorry about that rant, guys. It just kind of ticks me off. Because I'm fixing to have to go off any and all medicines that I'm on. I had to cancel my physical therapy. I've canceled, really what happened, I canceled all my doctor's appointments, physical therapy, orthopedic appointments, a little bit of everything and anything. And honestly, it's sad, but, nothing really anyone can do. Ooh, that was close. Someone keeps hitting my window. Oh, crap. Sorry about that. Sweet, got a mission point. Got another key. Cool. And for those of you who don't know, the reason why I need, like, physical therapy is because a couple months ago, I had, or well, a couple weeks ago, I guess, I don't know, weeks, months, whatever you want to think of it as, but I had a severe side effect to an antibiotic called Cypro, and due to that side effect, it caused some damage with my muscles, or my joints, or my tendons, I don't know. I just know my right leg is messed up. It caused my right knee to flare up. I have a hard time standing for a long period of time or walking for a long period of time. So I've become, like, horribly dependent on people. I don't know why I'm, like, out of breath. I think the weather has me, like, low-key kind of messed up. Can you get off of me so I can see what I'm doing? Thank you. Finally, a man who respects boundaries. I'm kidding. There's a few people like that out there. Not many. There's a few. But, yeah, so a really shitty side effect that caused a good bit of damage and has had me out of work. The first leave I was on, I was out of work for quite some time. Anyways, hey, that's high score. But like I was saying, my first leave, I was out of work for originally 2 weeks. And then, like, I wasn't feeling the greatest, so I was out of work for, I think, 3 weeks. Originally I had a kidney infection, and then I took Cypro. Sorry, my reflux is god-awful today. But I had taken Cypro for my kidney infection. And originally I told my doctor, I was like, I don't know about that, dude. Side effects look like something I don't want to risk. And she's like, oh, you know, you have a better chance of winning the lottery. Man, I should have bought a lottery ticket instead of paying $50 for an antibiotic, you know? So I got, like, horribly sick, and she ended up changing me onto an antibiotic called Macrobid. That also about did me in. Thankfully, I'd already been on leave at this point, because I was feeling crappy from the Cypro and, like, couldn't walk and stuff like that. But I took Macrobid, and I was so worried about how my body would handle, especially after the Cypro, so I stayed with my boyfriend. Thankfully I did, because the following morning, I thought I was knocking on death's door, really. I ended up having to be taken to urgent care, where I got a medication for the reaction to Macrobid and Cypro, which at that point, it wasn't going to do anything for the Cypro. The Macrobid, it helped. And then, like, I was given a different antibiotic for my kidney infection. Which at that point could have been, you know, just considered as a UTI. I'm trying to focus because this is, like, intense or some crap. But anyways, so yeah, because of all that, I'm now on a completely different antibiotic and, you know, having to take medicine for that while I return to work. I'm sitting there thinking this ain't a smart idea, but I do it anyways, because at this point, like, I need to go back to work. I cannot stay home any longer without losing my shit. So, after I had returned to work, within 1 week I was in such severe pain from standing on the register that, they had to, well, I had to take myself to the ER and put myself back out on leave. They did some x-rays on my knee, and they're like, oh, we see nothing wrong with your joints. And they're like, it's probably muscle, go to orthopedic, have them do, like, an MRI and whatever else. Well, then my orthopedic decided to argue with me. He did not want to. Crap. Anyways. Okay, new hospital. Anyways. Wild. Okay, so I go to orthopedic, he's like, I'm not doing MRIs, I'm just gonna do another x-ray, because we x-ray different than the ER would. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, oh, okay, wouldn't it just show the same thing anyway, though? So they did their x-rays. He also, like, messed with my knee, which hurt so freaking bad. I wanted to punch him. Like, it took so much not to just, like, kick him in the jaw. Because he was right in range of my left foot just coming up. As horrible as that is to say. It hurt, dude. It really did. But, you look at the x-rays, they're like, oh, you just got runner's knee. And I'm like, no, like, would that cause severe pain while standing and walking? Because you see me. I'm walking with a limp. It hurts. Ibuprofen, Aleve, Tylenol, BC powders, everything and anything over the counter I've been taking. And I've been taking a couple of them together when I know I'm not supposed to. And he's like, oh, well, you got a muscle relaxer from the ER. We're just gonna give you, like, a really strong pain medicine. It's like Aleve. And I'm like, that's gonna BS, my dude. Because, pretty sure if those aren't gonna work, that won't work either. What I might actually need is a proper diagnosis and proper testing. He's like, nah, you're good. So, I went out on leave for a week, and nothing changed. And they were like, we won't have an accommodation, or I was out for 2 weeks at that point. And they're like, oh, well, you know, we can't get accommodation in within that time frame. Extend your leave. And the orthopedic actually wanted the accommodation of either sitting my whole shift or having a break every 30 minutes. And I'm like, yeah, they're not gonna allow that. So my leave got extended till the 11th of June. And at that point, I'm like, someone's gotta give. So much has happened with that alone. Apparently, no one did the paperwork for my short-term disability, so I wasn't gonna get paid for the 3 weeks I was out. So I was like, oh hell no. Like, you can't do that to me. There will be hell to pay if you do that to me. So, they're like, okay, have your doctor fill this out. And, like, fax it over immediately. So I tell my doc, and she's just like, I'll do it when I get to it. And I'm like, what? Yeah, we'll do it at your appointment. I'm like, how about no? Because this was paperwork you were supposed to have filled out already. Like, you filled out everything, and then I found out you never even faxed over my accommodations paperwork. And so I'm going to be returning to work without my accommodations, without getting paid for my leave. And I'm just like, no. At that point, I was just like, this cannot go on further. Like, it just can't. So I was looking into every which way to fix the scenario. Because, like, every 2 weeks I have about $400 to $500 worth of bills. And, dang it, I swear I was swiping. But still, it's bills, nonetheless. And because of the fact of, you know, no one's filling out the paperwork and everything, I didn't get paid when, like, all my coworkers did. Like, I'm missing a whole ass paycheck, which they take my insurance out of. And I'm like, what happens with that? Because wouldn't it, like, mess up my insurance or cancel my insurance if it doesn't get paid for? You know? So I'm like, uh-oh. And I'm telling my doctor, like, all this stuff, like, dude, you're messing with my money, you're messing with my accommodations and my job. What the hell, dude? And they're like, oh no, we swear we sent it in, we swear. And I'm like, okay, well, there's proof against you not sending it in. I was like, can you, like, you know, show me proof you sent it? And they couldn't provide that, and I'm like, huh, that's funny. But you definitely sent it, right? And, like, it got so severe. I was on the phone with, like, the medical leave people, and I was just like, can you, like, double check all the paperwork again in case it, like, all sent as, like, one group instead of one went to you and the other went to accommodations? And they're like, oh yeah, sure. And, like, even the supervisor was, like, nice enough to get on the phone and double check, because I was panicking. And then they transferred me over to accommodations, and the person was like, okay, well, I just checked it, we don't have anything, I'm like, can you not check from the past couple days of, you know, what got faxed over? And she was just like, no, we can't do that. And I'm like, oh, that's stupid. And so, I asked to speak to a supervisor who got on the phone, and he's like, hey, yeah, I'll double check all the faxes we've gotten in like this many days. And I'm like, thank you. You know, that makes me feel a lot better. You know, I'm sorry for being a little extra and annoying. He's like, oh, no big deal. So he checks. Of course, they have nothing. So I'm just sitting here like, haha. I go back and message my doctor. We're sitting here arguing back and forth. At that point, I canceled any appointments after the 14th. I returned to work the 11th, and of course, when you guys see this, it'll be far ahead of time. So I'm not afraid to say it now. The best thing about returning to work the 11th, after being tired of this company and all the crap I've been through because of it, is the simple fact of, while on leave, I found a new job. Sorry, my reflex is flaring up. I got a job with a bank, which is nice, ready to make a career out of it, which will be even better. And just ready to get away from this job that I'm currently working. Because, like I said, something's gotta give. So, depending on how paperwork goes, I'm trying to wait till the paperwork's all said and done, to put my 2 weeks in, because they could tell me, hey, we don't need you anymore. And that would suck, because that'd mean I get, like, no pay for anything. Which I'd cry. Because if I'm no longer an employee, they owe me nothing. But if that paperwork goes through, they have to pay it out. I gotta focus a second. Because I had that dude on my butt. But yeah. So, it's been one huge shit show. And I gotta play it smart and safe, and gotta be careful of who will tell who what, and where, and when, and how, and why. I gotta watch my ass for anyone who may be able to obtain information and snitch. I wouldn't think any of my actual close coworkers would snitch, but you can't be too careful nowadays, you know? Hence why I kind of do my videos like a distance ahead so they can't do nothing. But yeah, just a lot going on. Ah, crap. Oh, shit. But, hopefully by the time this video comes out, I'll already be... Aw, dang it. I knew how spoiled it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.